Paul, this seemed like the epitome of a game of runs where you guys led by 15 in the first half, they made their run in the third, you guys took it back and forth. Where was this game lost for you guys?
Just in the third. I thought to start the third out, we lost that aggression that we started the first half with, and that was the game.
Can you pinpoint reasons to why that happened?
If I could, we would have won tonight.
It seemed like Russ got going downhill quite a bit in the second half. Is there anything he did differently in this game, or the way they used him and tried to get him free?
Russ was Russ. You know, Russ played his, had that attack mentality. I almost felt he was ultra aggressive with, Harden struggling. He made some big shots, some big threes. I thought he was just timely. Whenever we felt we had them. In that third, our tempo was slow, and I thought Russ changed the game with his tempo, playing up speed, and really that was the game.
Paul, the other night you talked about the progress of the team defense so far. Yeah. You guys single covered Harden tonight seemed to be the most effective. That's what Doc felt anyway. What allowed you guys to kind of contain him going away from the traps?
Well, like I mentioned earlier today, we weren't. It was my first time, or not first time, but it was like my third, fourth game with the group. I was still working on, my body, my wind, body movement, and I thought it was just early for us as a group. Whereas tonight, I thought, we've got a couple games under our belt. We know how to play with one another. And defensively, we're a lot further now than we were first or the second game. I thought that was really the key. Really the key for us. We just have a little bit more chemistry and continuity on the defensive end.
Teams often put such an emphasis on stopping Harden from scoring. He is the top scorer in the league, so rightly so. But do you think that teams sometimes can lose sight that Russ is a prolific scorer and needs to be paid attention to as well, like tonight?
Yeah, no, we didn't forget it. Russ is definitely, he was a highlight for us tonight. It wasn't that we were focusing mainly on James. Russ just had a good night. Russ was aggressive. He made plays. He hit some big shots. But it wasn't that the game plan was to focus solely on James. We knew this is a two-headed monster when you're playing the Rockets.
You played against Russ, obviously, in the past, and you played with him. Tonight, was that ultra aggressiveness you speak about? Was that something different, or was that kind of to be expected?
Yeah, that's Russ. That's how Russ plays. Russ is aggressive, start to finish. He's going to look for his shots. He's going to look to make plays. I thought Russ was Russ, but he just hit some big shots. And he just, he pushed the tempo and he changed the game with how he started the third.
Was it kind of fun to play with him this time around? Since you know him, you got him a couple times too.
Yeah. No, it's going to always be fun. It's deeper than basketball. We all SoCal kids. We've got a bunch of games under our belts, whether it's pickups, elite games. It's always fun whenever we can match up against each other.
Doc said that he felt you guys lost your composure in the fourth with the techs and the ejections. How did you view the emotion down the stretch of this game?
We did. That's on myself, being one of the veterans on the team. Just changing the focus, gearing it towards finishing the game, getting good shots, good looks, and taking that focus off of officiating. That's on me. And we'll be better. We're a work in progress. We're still learning how to close games out. It's gonna come though.
Paul, you and Russ had something pretty good going in Oklahoma City, and you wound up going your separate ways, but you're still good friends. How were you able to, the two of you, reach a sort of amicable parting when Oklahoma City just didn't work out?
Respect. We handled it like men. We came to him. We talked. all out of respect. Basically how it was handled.
Hey, Paul, with how competitive and chippy these games have gotten with the Rockets, how much do you see this potentially becoming a rivalry?
I mean, we ain't won a chip. Houston ain't won it forever. I think it's got to be a little bit more to be a rivalry. You know, we're competing. Both teams are competing. It's got to be a little bit more there for it to be a rivalry.
Paul, you kind of spoke on it. Obviously, you know, nobody ever wants to lose a game, but are you like appreciative that you know you had this game early in the season and you can kind of use it as a learning experience going towards the playoffs when you know the intensity will be high every single night?
Yeah, I mean, there's no moral victories. We need challenges like this. There's no moral victories. The fact of the matter is we let one slip away. You know, just poor execution down the stretch on our part. And as Coach said, I mean, we weren't composed and it got to us. But that is, you know, this is a good challenge and great for us to be challenged in those areas. Because that's what it's going to come down to, playoff time. Stuff not going our way, it comes down to possessions. And, you know, we got to be smart about our, you know, possessions. Every one of them counts. And I thought, you know, we took advantage of it tonight of not, you know, really focusing in on those possessions.
All right, two more.
You said that it's bigger than basketball. How does it feel, personally, how does it feel to you to play against Harden, Westbrook, and play with Kawhi, knowing that you're SoCal kids?
I think I answered that one.
Paul,
Oh, that was your
I was
question?
gonna do the same thing.
I thought I answered that one.
your team had been so excellent at home, 14-1, and this is one, as you say, slipped. Are all losses the same, or does this one nag you a little more because teams are expected to win their home games?
Yeah, this one, you know, definitely hurts a little more, just because of how it, you know, ended. I can understand if we played hard and the other team just had a good night and beat us. This is one on our floor. We started out, we dominated, and then we changed our aggression, and then we allowed the team to beat us. You know, this one it's not like it's a 1.3 loss. Still one loss, but for sure, these type of losses is the ones that we can't let get away from us.
Thank you.
Thank you.